All About John F. Kennedy by Tamara Dyer. John F. Kennedy was born in Brookline, Massachusetts on May 29, 1917. His family was very involved in politics, so John got an early start to it himself. As a child, John liked to go on family vacations to Palm Beach, Florida. He went to many different schools, but was sent to a Catholic boarding school far away when he was 13 years old. John started his freshman year in college at Harvard University. He was very athletic and joined the swim team there. In 1940, he graduated from Harvard with a degree in international affairs. In the midst of the impending World War II, John signed up for the Army in 1941. The Army wouldn't enroll him, however, because he had an injured back. The Navy finally let John join their ranks. One time, his ship was attacked by a Japanese ship. John put one of his burned and injured shipmates on a life jacket and used his teeth to pull him to safety at a nearby island. For this, he got the Navy and Marine Corps Medal. After the war, John started a new political career. He became a U.S. Senator in 1952. In 1953, he married Jacqueline Lee Bouvier. They had been introduced by a fellow senator and mutual friend. On Tuesday, November 8, 1960, Kennedy defeated Nixon in one of the closest presidential elections of the 20th century. His election was controversial because not everyone liked the fact that he supported the civil rights movement. He was sworn in as the 35th President of the United States at noon on January 20, 1961. In his inaugural address, he asked, "Ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." While John served as president, he and his wife had 2 children that survived infancy. This young, handsome family often reflected joy in the White House as the children played and won over the hearts of America. This was particularly useful for the country during the stressful events such as the Cuban Missile Crisis and the Berlin Wall being built. Unfortunately, this story doesn't have a happy ending. On a trip to Dallas, Texas with his wife, the president was riding in an open car in a parade in November of 1963. He was shot and killed. It was a sad day for the country when he was buried in Arlington National Cemetery. John left behind his family and the country. People mourned. But he has since been remembered as one of the greatest presidents of all time. People remember his speeches as being iconic and important. They are grateful for his proactive stance towards human and civil rights. The tragedy is that we are not able to experience his presidency for longer. I was able to complete this project with the help of these credits.